Hey, what's up, everyone? I hope everyone is well. Today, I'm going to show you a quick video on how to use your PlayStation 4 controller on the PS Vita. The only reason I'm doing this is because I had some downtime at work, brought my PS Vita in, the hacked model or the modded one that has the Duke Nukem 3D game that I downloaded on it. That's one of the reasons why I wanted the Vita with a 3.60 so I can modify the system. I can't find the Duke Nukem 3D game anymore on the PlayStation Store, so the next best spot is get yourself a modded Vita, and you can download games from the PKGJ application. So I started playing for an hour and stuff like that. I did not care for the joysticks on the PlayStation Vita, especially a first-person shooter. It didn't feel right to me. I wasn't really having any fun with it. So I did some quick searching around on Google. I use Google for everything. And I came across two files that you could load up on your PlayStation Vita, which is awesome. One is by the official Flow. One of them is called Mini Vita TV. It takes all the functionality of the PlayStation Vita TV and ports it into the PlayStation Vita. And the other file is called the DS4 Vita, and that's the one I'm going to be installing today. Unfortunately, the official Flow file isn't on the Auto Plugin 2 application, unfortunately. It should be. I don't know why it's not, but it just isn't. The DS4 Vita is, and I actually show you there is a plugin that you could use a Wii remote on the Vita, which is totally rad. A Nintendo product on a Vita, that's kind of cool. So, without further ado, let's just jump right into it. Alright, I'm just going to start up the game right away, instead of going through the dashboard, this and that. I want to get the Call of Duty, I think it's called Declassified, but if Duke Nukem plays like this, Call of Duty is going to be the same way with the dual sticks, and it's going to be horrible. So, I think I'm going to be using a PlayStation 4 controller if I do decide to get the Call of Duty Declassified or whatever it's called. I'm just going to show you some gameplay so you can see where my thumbs are and how it plays, but you would really have to do it in real time to get the idea and the feeling of. It's not that great, trust me. I thought it would be cool, but I guess I was wrong. I wish Sony would have implemented like some kind of way to hook up your, I don't know, PS4 controller to the PlayStation Vita, but they never did. I'm thankful and happy that there's modders out there that are willing to do this, to go the extra mile. So this is the first level of the first episode, I guess. I guess there's 3 or 4 of them. This game used to be the balls back in the day, man. It used to rule. But, there we go. It's me trying to shoot diagonal or upright. You could toggle the run on and off. Off is a little slow. On is a little bit too fast. But, other than that, open up your Auto 2 plugin. The description will be, the link will be down in the description. This method is so much easier than FTPing the PlayStation Vita and going to your PC to file swap things over and stuff like that. This, you hit one button, it's installed. The code is actually written into the config file instead of you have to do it. But I'm just showing you that there's actually an application where you could use a Wiimote. So I just showed you that. Scrolling back up, you could also use the PlayStation 3 controller as well, but I'm not going to do that for this video. So that's the little plugin there I just installed. Once you install it, back out, and it's going to ask you to reboot. So, got no choice. Once your system is rebooted, turn it on, go to your settings. From your settings, wait till it loads. You want to go down to devices. Click on Bluetooth. Enable the first check mark box. Now on your controller, hit the PS button and the share button at the same time, and you'll see a flashing light on the top of the bar. Hit OK on the screen. Don't worry about the error. You're doing good so far, guys. Now hit the arrow to back out. Now if you really want to back out of these settings, you have to hit the middle button and hold the O button to get rid of the settings page. Now I'm just showing you that you could control the whole system with the controller. The touchpad, the D-pad, the triangle and box and stuff like that, and square I should say, and X and O. So right now I'm just going to load up Duke Nukem 3D again, and I just want to go through and show you guys that the controller modification actually does work and run, which is great. It just makes my life so much easier. I think I might just carry my PS4 controller around with me at work from now on when I have some downtime, instead of using the silly-ass joysticks, because that's a little rough for me. Plus, I'm so used to playing first-person shooters on PlayStation 4 with an actual controller. It's so much easier, guys. So let's load up the first level of the first episode. There you go. You can change your sensitivity in the settings. So it's a lot easier playing like this, I'll tell you that much, which is nice. It's not frustrating like it was before earlier. As you can tell, it's like butter. It's smooth. I can't complain, you know? It just makes things a lot easier. Grab the RPG. I'm just going to show you just a little bit. There we go. Now, if you want to delete the application or the little plugin or app or whatever you want to call it, or file, what you want to do is hit the middle button. Now close it and hold the O or the 0 or the circle. Once at the dashboard again from the PS Vita, you want to scroll up or move up to the settings. Hit the settings button. Now go back to your device tab. Go to Bluetooth device. And where it says DualShock, you just want to hit disconnect. Now from here, you got to disconnect. You got to delete it. And you're all set. You don't have it anymore. After you uninstall it from the Bluetooth settings, you actually still have the file within the contents of your PlayStation Vita. What you want to do is just go back to the auto plugin 2, and once that loads up, you go to Vita plugins, and you go to uninstall plugins, and it'll be the first screen there. It'll tell you what plugins you have installed, and all you have to do is highlight the item you want to get rid of, and you hit X, and it tells you, are you sure you want to install, with a question mark, the title of the script or whatever you want to call it, and you hit X. If you don't want to uninstall it, you hit cancel. So you hit X, and it's totally uninstalled now. And if you want to go back and install it again, you got to go to auto plugin, or if you want to set up your FTP from the PlayStation Vita and connect it through your Windows computer, you could do it that way. But just remember, you got to enter a line of code into the config file on the PlayStation Vita once you transfer over the file. So that's it, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. I liked it. I like this a lot better now. I think I'm gonna use this more often with first-person shooter games. The controller. I don't know if I'll use it for, like, I don't know, simple platforming. Maybe platforming too. I don't know. But for now, it's rad. I love it. I'm happy that somebody created it. I just wish the official Flow file was on there, but oh well. Alright, guys. You take care and be kind to one another.